Hey there, Pipers. Still drinking. A little housekeeping. I got my 7 320 with some lovely Blue Mountain in it. Some Blue Mountain in it. Now, I'm doing, I guess, a video response of sorts, and this is going out to Mr. TravSpirit7. He had done a contest recently where one of the prizes could have been a trip out here to visit me. And everybody seemed so heartbroken and so disappointed that Trav didn't win the 400 million, I think it was, megabucks or whatever it was, jackpot. So everybody got the consolation prize, or the winner got the consolation prize, which was some tobacco. But I just wanted to show everybody kind of what they might have been missing out on. I mean, sure, this is paradise, and sure, I have a spare bedroom that you could throw your stuff in and put your head back and relax. But it's not all fun and games here at the DamnBidness household. There's work that needs doing, and nobody eats for free. So if that lucky contestant had won a trip here to the great island of Oahu, they would have been greeted warmly at the door, shown to their room, and then we would have promptly shipped him off to the farm. Upon entering the farm, he would have been assaulted with a plethora of dogs that we keep there to keep unsavory types out. You would have been given the choice of your favorite foot apparel, and once you were armored up, you'd be ready to work. As you can see here, we have a number of different livestock. Got us some aquaponics going. So your first job would be to clean the scum out of all of our ponds, so that our fishies can be nice and fresh. Then you would go and pull out all the little weeds that had found their way into our little aquaponics garden, trimming and pruning and picking whatever needs to be done there. Then the fun stuff begins, because we've got a couple of 100 piggies waiting to eat. So you'll help us load up our container, probably getting splashed with large quantities of organic material. And we'd go and we'd slop the hogs. And once you had been given maybe a quick rinse with the hose, it'd be off to taking care of the other matter of business that comes with raising hogs. And that is shit. Pig shit. And lots of it. So we have a couple of fireman hoses with the pressure to match, waiting for you at your disposal to go ahead and wash down all that fecal matter. Now you see, the thing about the piggies is they don't mind the pressure at all. Sometimes it actually feels good if you catch them on their back, because you just scratch that itch they can't reach. And sometimes they just end up feeling a little playful. So as you're standing there at the end of the pen, shooting down that shit, one of the piggies decides, I want to jump in for a quick splash. Unfortunately, he's pretty close to the end of the pen where you're standing. So as he darts in front of the hose and the water hits him, it ricochets and flies all over you. So not only are you covered in slop and sweat, but also shit. And not just the fish shit that you had to clean up earlier. Now you got some pig shit on you too. And the funny thing about pig shit, the enzymes in it, once it touches your skin, you can wash the fecal matter, the organic stuff off. You can get all of that material off of you, But the smell? There's no getting rid of that, son. And you haven't even got to the worst part yet. There's still the easy stuff. So after all the washing, the feeding, and the washing, we gotta do a little bit of cooking. So we get all of our raw slops, our stews, our veggies, our meats, put it in the big cooker, fire up and let it come to a big old boil. And then we give you a garden hoe and we let you stir it. The steam is good for the pores. It cleanses. Very nice, actually. You know, women pay a lot of money to have that shit done to them. You'll get it for free. You're welcome. Now this is many gallons of mysterious stew that you're stirring up, so you do work up quite a sweat. Now, when that's all done, there's some piggies that need to be moved. And the thing with pigs is that they're not very aggressive. In fact, aside from the big males, they're not very aggressive at all. Pretty timid, actually. But the thing is, when they've been in one pen long enough, they consider that their home. And they don't really like to leave their home. I mean, who does? You know, you got the shade, you got food, you got water. Why even bother going outside of that? This place is great, it's paradise. So, you have to somehow convince them to leave their little domicile. That's where the real fun begins, because if you try to convince 200-pound pig that has a very low center of gravity and all 4 feet on the ground that you want to vacate him from his domicile, it can be pretty interesting. You thought you were covered in stuff before. You might have just cleaned the pens, but the pigs don't stop shitting, so once you go back in there, you guessed it, there's some fresh shit there for you. So as you're wrestling around with the pigs, trying to get them out, you get probably splashed some more with more fecal matter. Hopefully you've been able to keep your mouth shut this whole time, because they do have a tendency to flip it right in there. And you know how I said you couldn't get rid of the smell? Well, you can't really get rid of the taste either. I mean, not for a couple of days anyway. Once that little adventure is done, we'll head back to the front, and there is, well, a little mini garden, if you will. Or yard, I should say, more than a garden, where we have all of our fruit trees kind of growing up. We got some bananas, got some ulu or breadfruit, we got some calamansi, which is like these tiny little limes that used in a lot of Filipino cooking. I don't know if they use it in like other Asian dishes, but we got some macadamia nut trees, coconut trees. All that stuff needs to be trimmed, grass needs to be cut, weeds need to be pulled. Oh, and our driveway is just covered in rocks, and all of that needs to be picked up and thrown off to the side, so when you're driving through with your car, you don't end up kicking up rocks and chipping your paint, because that would be unfortunate. So, after all of that, you get to go home, take a shower, although you still smell like pig shit. And, you know, if you're still up for seeing the island, we'll go do that. But remember, we're getting up again, 4 o'clock in the morning. We're doing it all over. So, anybody want to come visit? Fly on down. We got a spare room, an extra pair of rubber boots, and plenty of room for some free labor. So come on down. I could use the help. Maybe TravSpirit will have another contest soon, and maybe there'll be another lottery drawing that he might be able to win, and maybe him and a couple of the other YouTube pipe presenters will come down and visit. The more the merrier. This is none of your damn business saying, stay smoky, my friends.